We are going to set up version 9 of Elasticsearch and Kibana on a single machine. This video is going to be a quick run through of all the steps. If you need a detailed explanation, I will link to the full version of this video in the description. So let's get started. I've got a virtual machine out in the cloud somewhere. It's got Ubuntu 24.04 installed on it. It has 8 gigabytes of memory, and the public IP address is 172.236.102.50. So I'm going to copy this and paste it to my notepad on a second monitor because we're going to need it for later. Okay, so because this is a brand new machine, we are going to need to do some updates to Ubuntu itself and get some useful packages that we'll need later on. Now that things are updated, let's go ahead and download Elasticsearch dependencies and Elasticsearch itself and install it. I'll paste these instructions into a shell script so I can run it all at once. Make it executable and just go ahead and install Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch is installed now. What we need to do is make sure we remember the password that came with our installation. So save this to a notepad, which I'm doing on my second monitor. And now we should go and configure Elasticsearch. Let's give our cluster a name. And let's update the network host. I'm going to use 0.0.0.0 so that it can be accessed from any other server. And let's make sure the ownership is correct on the Elasticsearch directory. Let's enable Elasticsearch and start it up. Let's check if things are up and running properly. Let's check the status of Elasticsearch.service. This looks good. And let's do a curl request to the REST API Elasticsearch to make sure everything is okay. Good, so Elasticsearch is up and running. We're now ready to install Kibana. Looks like Kibana has been downloaded. We're going to need to create TLS certificates for Kibana. We're going to need to grab the password for the P12 file, so we can do that with this command. Let's save this password to our notepad. Let's generate the private key or extract the private key from the P12 file. Paste in the password that we just got. And there's our private key. Now let's make the Kibana certificates. The TLS certificates will be signed for this IP address. Looks like our certificates are there now. Now we go ahead and edit kibana.yaml file. In fact, I will just copy all this and just paste it in. In fact, I'll just paste it in here instead of editing. Update this IP address. And let's start up Kibana. Kibana should be up and running now. So let's take a look at the status. So we're going to visit this URL, but replace the zeros with the IP address of this machine, and make sure you also have this code. So we're visiting this URL. It looks like it's working. So we just go ahead and get past the warning, and we need the enrollment token next. So we can generate the enrollment token with this command here. Copy the token, paste it in, configure Elastic. Okay, it looks like it's working. So now we can log in with the Elastic username and the password that we originally copied for the Elastic user. Press login. And now everything is up and running.